It's been a while. Emotion kept you waiting. And I'm here now.
How are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Now, Mike, you've been around for what, 15 years? I mean, and I've done shows at some of the biggest clubs. What do you think of the current New York scene? And with all the clubs being closed, the whole Giuliani thing?
I know. It's all in cycles, though. It always come back around. You know, there's a new buzz going with Pasha and a couple of things in the works, and a brand new club that just opened up on Broadway called Spotlight. You know, it's just cyclical. It'll all come back around. It's definitely starting to happen again this year.
Now, with your background, you've done production, you've done writing, you've done DJing. What's your focus now, or is it all of the above?
I think I just try to wear a lot of hats. I mean, I love producing music. You know, my first love is definitely DJing. That's what I started doing 15, 20 years ago. But just try to wear a lot of hats, keep busy, you know, working with new artists, working on remixes. And you know, starting to get out there and tour a little bit again. You know, just spent a little time with the family. Took a couple of years off, but definitely back in the mix again.
No, I saw you got a couple of remixes you've been working on. It's Lindsay, Brittany. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, again, I got the marquee artists starting to happen again this year. You know, back in the game with Usher. I just got hired on from Jive called Moving Mountains. It's a hit that's mainstream right now. Just starting to do a little remix work on that. Brittany, Break the Ice, Piece of Me, did a couple of things for her that did good at rhythm radio. And working on Lindsay Lohan, actually co-A&Ring the remix package over there at Universal. Sylvia Rowan and Gary Morella actually at Universal put me in charge of trying to just get the remixes rounded up for that right now. So I think it's a good thing for Lindsay. She needs some good publicity right now.
Well, what do you think, speaking of that, of sort of that whole negative vibe going on with the Lindsays, the Britneys, the Parises?
When you're in the spotlight 24 hours a day, you know what? You're always going to have a little bad publicity happen or some bad things. I think if people followed me around 24 hours, they'd see some bad things happen. But, you know, I think I've met them all in person. They're great people. I just think sometimes in life, when you get too much too fast, or you're put in a position where there is a lot of money involved, bad things are going to happen, but they're all good people.
Sure, sure. Now, you've got a new label. What is it, New York to London?
New York to London Entertainment, with two great partners from Big Management, my management company, Gary Salzman and Joe Copy. And we're just starting to branch out and do our own thing and sign some dance rhythm acts. You know, it's sifting through a lot of product and a lot of demos, but we're out there doing our thing right now.
Now, what's your take on the whole international scene? I mean, I saw the pictures on your site of China and Spain, and, you know, what's going on in the rest of the world?
I wish America really knew what was going on in the rest of the world as far as music, and a couple of other things politically, but as far as music is concerned, I mean, they just take it very seriously. I mean, they look at us like sports athletes when we're out there. They follow DJs and their scene very seriously. So when I go out there, it's just I'm very excited to do my thing and play my sets out there, just because how closely I follow it and follow the people involved.
Now, do you think you're going to get back to writing? I mean, I know you had a couple big chart hits with Can't Go On, and what was the other, I Want to Hold You? Yeah,
a couple of them, and actually How Could I Be Falling by Jennifer Green hit #1. I co-wrote that record too. I'm always involved in writing, but predominantly I take care of the music end of things, where I'll go in the studio and just write melody lines as far as you know, the musical composition, and then I have writers write lyrics to my music compositions, and that's how kind of we come up with the song.
Now, what are your thoughts now? There seems to be a rise of celebrity DJs, and it's you know, the guitarist from XYZ trendy band, Tommy Lee.
He's spinning.
He's spinning. The guys from the Smiths are spinning, I think, this week.
Paris Hilton, I think she's spinning part-time. I think she's getting into it now.
Yeah, any thoughts on that? I mean, is it a novelty, or do these guys actually have a sense of what's going on with the beat?
I think, you know, they're so involved in the party scene that I think it's just something to keep them in the loop, in the mix with the scene. I think they, when they're in the club scene and they're out partying and they see that the control a DJ has in a room and how fun that is, I think they want to be involved. Matter of fact, I just got a call from Jerry Blair to meet with Lillian Garcia from WWE, and I've been meeting with her. She wants to start DJing, and she's also a singer. So we met, putting some stuff together, and she got involved with now M Audio to get the hands-on DJ stuff, and she wants to get involved. I think it's just one of those things where they want to be in the loop.
Now, what's the current vibe on at least on the New York scene? I know it ranged from dance, it got violent for a bit, then it came back around. You know, I remember one DJ saying how he was spinning the Benny Hill theme just to get the crowd to calm down.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, again, it's just so it works in cycles. The scene. When I got involved in the early '90s, the scene was all dance. It was great. Louis Vega with the soulful scene and Junior Vasquez, and it was all dance back then. Then it kind of, again, late '90s, early 2000, urban. You know, we had the cool thing being all urban, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can go out and listen to all genres of music. But I think, again, because of Pulse Radio coming back on board here in New York, with Joel Salkowitz at the helm there, I think dance is reborn again. It's definitely starting to make its movement forward, and you'll see a lot more clubs opening up electronica-wise and dance in New York.
Sounds good. So what's on the agenda for you for this year?
Well, with the great help of Big Machine on board to get me some good publicity, because I'm back out there doing my thing. Again, I took a little hiatus to spend time with my son. I didn't want to be one of those people where, you know, wow, we have our first kid and all of a sudden I'm traveling again around the globe, and 3 years later I don't remember what he looks like. So I took a little bit of time off.
Sure.
But I'm back in the studio remixing records for major artists. The record label's definitely, you know, an important thing that we want to get going, branded forward, and DJing. Once again, I want to get out there and tour and do my thing.
If somebody wants to find out where you're playing or what's going on, you have a website out there?
Yeah, for sure. We can go to www.djmikerizzo.com or at MySpace at DJ Mike Rizzo NYC, or the Big Management site under DJ tabs Mike Rizzo, www.bigmanagement.com. Go under the DJ tab Mike Rizzo. So there's 3 outlets there.
Sounds good. Well, thanks so much for the time, Mike.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.